Lentil As Anything started in the year 2000 in Melbourne in a place called St Kilda, and it was just a very small restaurant, 15 or so people, and they wanted to recognise that the community there, weren't on a consistent salary. They didn't always have the money to pay every week for their food and for their rent. So some days they'd say, "Can I pay you next week?" or "Can I pay you when I get my next paycheck in?" So Shanika, who started it, thought, well, wouldn't it be great if we just asked people to pay what they can afford to pay? So Lentils is based on a participation method. So that would be either you come in, you eat, and you pay for your meal. If you can't afford it, you can volunteer. So there are many ways people can volunteer here. They can volunteer in the kitchen, just chopping vegetables, which is something that is really therapeutic for a lot of people, and they love the idea of just being able to just kind of zone out, pay for their food by chopping for a couple of hours. They can pay by being a waiter or waitress and taking orders and delivering food. Or they can participate in various other projects. We're a community space, and a community event space, and we have classes, workshops. You can offer classes or you can assist with workshops. We're providing a space for people to come and sit. Quite often when you're going through a difficult time, there's a tendency to remove yourself from humans. Whereas here, it's a really easy space for you to come in, you sit down, someone welcomes you, offers you some food. You're on equal ground to everybody else. You're treated with the same level of respect as to everybody else. And there's a tendency for you to maybe not speak to people, but being around people has a huge impact, and eventually you might strike up a conversation with the person across the table from you. Food Without Borders, we're all about inclusion, giving people a chance to eat here no matter what their belief system is, a chance to participate no matter what their level of English or hospitality experience is, and a chance to kind of sit and be around people no matter who they are. So we're a non-for-profit. So like I said, we don't get any outside funding. There's no other source of funding. All the money that is made at Lentils is made via the donation box, or obviously by card, and that goes straight into the running costs. So we pay rent. We pay more than $11,000 a month in rent. We pay for food. We spend thousands of dollars on food a week. We get some food donated through Food Bank, which is like a food rescue. But we serve 500 to 600 meals a day, so it's a lot of food, and we pay for a lot of those ingredients via the donation box. I think everybody who comes from all over the world always says that they'd like to have a Lentils in their own city. It seems to be a common thing that we get almost weekly. So hopefully that will happen one day, and someone will say, I would love to have a Lentils in my own city, and we can see that happen. It is an amazing model to be able to take abroad. It's all about community and inclusion.